Hello again, everyone. This is Dana once again, and we are going to deliver another English lesson. This time, we are going to talk about tag questions. Now, what are tag questions? A tag question is used at the end of a statement, usually a declarative sentence, to get the confirmation from the listener or just to express one's doubt. So let's try to see if you can understand what tag questions are. Example, it is raining, aren't we? You like ice cream, do they? I have a new pair of shoes, isn't it? You are my best friend, aren't you? Remember, a tag question or a question tag is not a true question. A question sentence, on the contrary, is used to get the answer. So let's do some examples. In the statements, you are my friend, which is a positive statement, and then you are not my friend is a negative statement. If you're going to make this as an interrogative sentence or as a regular question, you can say, are you my friend? But if you're going to make it as a tag question, you say, you are my friend, aren't you? Now remember, in are you my friend, this is a real question which is answerable by a yes or a no. Are you my friend? Yes. Or are you my friend? No. But you can also answer this way. Are you my friend? Yes, I am. Are you my friend? No, I'm not. So same thing with a tag question. You are my friend, aren't you? But you see, this is a statement, not a question. But you can answer the same way. You are my friend, aren't you? Yes, I am. Or you are my friend, aren't you? No, I am not. Another example, whose pens are these? It's a true question that can be answered with that those pens are mine or those pens are not mine. So in the tag question, when it's positive, you can say these are your pens, aren't they? And in the negative side, you say these are not your pens, are they? Now, how do we make tag questions? First, use a comma between the main sentence and the tag part. Example, this is your book, isn't it? Next, even if the subject of the main sentence is a noun, a proper noun, or a common noun, the subject of the tag part is always a corresponding personal pronoun. So we don't use another noun in the tag. So example, Johnny isn't your brother, is he? Rule number 3, the verb in the tag part depends on the verb in the main sentence. So if the verb in the main sentence is in present tense, the verb in the tag part will always be present tense as well. And the verb in the main sentence is in the past tense, the verb in the tag part will always be in the past. So consistency is key. If the verb in the main sentence is in the positive form, the verb in the tag part will be in negative form. So remember that. So in the first part of this rule, consistency, if you start in the present tense, then you end also, the tag part will also be in the present. But when we turn the positive statement into a tag, there should be a negative form. Another example, he is your brother. So is the main verb. It's in the simple present tense and it's the positive form. Now, in the simple present tense, the negative side should be isn't. So we're not using is anymore here in the sentence, but rather we are going to use isn't. So we form the sentence as, he is your brother, isn't he? Now another example, Ronnie did not go to school, blank he. So did not go is in the simple past, which is a negative statement. And again, the word go, the verb go is in the simple past. Now, to turn it into positive, you have to put that with not a didn't, because the not is already confirming it is in a negative side. So that means we're going to use the positive side in the tag. So we say Ronnie did not go to school, did he? Number four, the negative form of the verb in the tag part is always contracted. So we don't use the full phrase, but rather we try to contract the verb. So instead of saying does not, we say doesn't. Instead of saying has not, we say hasn't. Instead of saying will not, we say won't. Number five, question tags consist of auxiliary verb plus the pronoun. Example, I shouldn't cry, should I? Sarah was running, wasn't she? We use auxiliary verb that is used in a previous sentence. If there is no auxiliary verb, so use do or does, because there are moments when you won't see any auxiliary verb at all. So let's do some examples. You live near here, don't you? You turned left, didn't you? The pronoun refers to the subject of the previous sentence. Remember that. Number six rule, some verbs form question tags differently. Example, I am forms its tag into aren't I. Example, I'm nice, aren't I? There is becomes isn't there. So there is a church near here, isn't there? There are, aren't there? There are many stores in the area, aren't there? This is and that is becomes isn't it? That's your daughter over there, isn't it? Okay, so let's do some more practice. You make a correct tag question of each sentence. Example number one, she looks tired. Number two, there's a cinema near the station. Number three, he arrived late. Number four, it's time to go. Number five, he'll be there. Number six, they should be here soon. I'm right. Number seven, it won't happen. Number eight. Number nine, that dog's very noisy. And number 10, Lima is the capital of Peru. Okay, so let's try to practice again. This time we're going to make a short conversation. So you're going to choose a partner and you are going to use tag questions in your conversation. Okay, so let's do a game. It's called Snatch Match. Okay, the direction for this game is you will be divided into two groups with equal number of participants, and you will be given cards that has sentences and tag questions in them. Your task is to match the sentences with the right tag questions. Whichever group with the most number of matches wins the game. Okay, as a part of a review, look at this table. So here you haven't been to London, aren't I? That bear likes to eat honey, isn't it? So try to check the match. Does it match with the statement? So remember here in Snatch Match, you have to make sure that, again, when your statement is negative, just like number one, your tag should, of course, be a positive one. Okay, so get as many matches as you can possibly have so that you can win this game. Okay, so that's just about it in our lesson for tag questions. I hope you learn a lot from from the activities and the lessons that we have shared for you today. So thank you everyone, and I hope to see you again in the next lesson. Bye.